Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nocta, and this is Call of Cthulhu. So, this episode will work properly. I figured out what was the problem, and it's the stupidest fucking error ever.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Wait, do I? Yeah, I can't check Pierce now. Makes sense. But yeah, basically, OBS was muted in my volume mixer, and because of that, it didn't record in-game audio. Still recorded my mic, but no in-game audio, so I don't get it at all.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Yeah, I guess. Get into Fuller's office. Where is his office?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so
temperamental,
unfair.
if I understand correctly.
I guess I need to lure Fuller out from his office first. The reference book of medical sciences. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences, known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and the names of the reference authorities are listed. Okay, I guess that's cool and all. I mean, the reference book could be useful. Yeah, I can't hide now.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
God damn it. That might be a problem.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Oh, I do have business in the boiler room.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Medical record of Edward Pierce. The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
The key to the boiler room is missing. The key to the boiler room is missing.
Oh yeah, it is. Wait, who took it? Boiler room X. I'm confused.
Dr. Colden.
That's my name. Doctoring is my game.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever.
Oh yeah,
I wanted
definitely.
more for myself, but
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay, so he
Where
wanted
did
some
my
pills.
fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay, I get it. Boiler room. Pharmacy.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
A prescription for barbiturates signed by Dr. Fuller.
I saw the schedule. She's alone.
Homo delinquent. This pseudoscientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader.
In the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
You naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare.
Everybody says it. She's a witch.
Lets
an old
herself
hag.
be trodden on.
I didn't make this
Oh
up.
well, at least we
I'm
won't
the
have
one
to
who
pay
pays.
for a while.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
English, please. Oh,
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here? He broke his back in an accident down by the dock.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Ah, doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
suspicious.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders. The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. Okay.
Mrs. Sanders?
She's the wife of that gallery owner, right? I think. I thought.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Sure thing. Knock yourself out.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. What is the boiler room key doing here?
Yeah.
The key to the boiler room.
I want
Not
it.
where I expected to find it.
Give it to
The
me.
key to the boiler room. Not
God
where
damn
I
it.
expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
That was kind of an asshole thing to say. Like, yeah, the guy keeps reopening the wounds. What can you do with that? Tie him down? He was tied down. As we see. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Oh, kitchen.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Thank you. Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at the wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed, to a certain extent, to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of the century. Kinda confused. What am I supposed to do?
She's a witch.
Pipes go that way.
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Yeah, and I most likely need to fuck around with this.
Everybody says it. She's a witch. An old hag.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
This is useful. Now I can actually get the key. I don't get it why I couldn't get it earlier.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Oh, she will.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
A tool, you say? I didn't see anything what could be used as a tool so far. Not here. Aha!
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Oh yeah, I need to go back to Elizabeth. So she will come herself.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. At last, the missing the Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
A study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to work of art.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Anything here what I could use? No, nothing. Yeah, that's a big fat nothing.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Patient files, I was right. The cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sections he submitted. Sarah Hawkins too.
Patient files. I was right.
Maybe you should close it back, you know, so he doesn't know what you did. Wait, I need to keep searching. Oh, I need to listen to it.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
What? That's freaky.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the They must remain hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight.
Why is Ethan on medication? Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
I guess I will need to save Pierce now.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Okay, so where is the basement? This is the main entrance, I think, yeah?
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Ah, here. That's cool. I like that window. Blood. Lots of blood. Can I go in here? Oh no.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I was there, and then I was elsewhere.
No. The book can't transport you. It must have been a vision. Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right.
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
I'm willing to take any help I can get at this point. Chapter 9, Riverside Institute. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information. If not the body of Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. It might be too late already. Okay, let's see.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Yeah. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Diary of the Pastor's Wife. I want to read this because
diary.
The game already saved anyway. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this episode will properly work now, and we'll continue from here in the next one.